Alright, hello. I didn't really rehearse this, so we're just gonna fucking spitball this shit. No trades taken today. The daily bias. We had a little bit of like a bearish SMT for previous day high. Previous day high got taken out on NQ but not on ES. So I was kind of bearish a little bit. New York already took out the London highs and the lows from this session. I could click on it here. It was like somewhere here. Yeah, like New York already took out London highs and London lows. All we had left was Asia. Same thing with ES. Went into the morning. Where are you? Morning. So conditions were kind of shit already from the get-go. It's Wednesday. No news today. No news. There's like one good trade. There was a good pre-market short. We tapped into this 5 minute at 9:10. And I was clearly bearish towards, I wanted to see this sell side liquidity get hit, that sell side, that sell side, that sell side. Like, maybe not all the way down here, but at least this sell side right here, this hourly intermittent low. If you go to the daily range, or not daily range, but whatever, this hourly range, it would have just been in discount, so that would have been an okay target. So that's what I was kind of eyeing. I was bearish. Blake was bullish today, just because we were respecting this giant 4-hour BISI right here. BISI! But then we ended up... Anyway, so let's just go into it. So that 5 minute pre-market short, I didn't take it. I don't really take pre-market shorts. But it was pretty good. I've seen a lot of people bank on them before. So yeah, it was right here. Take that 1 minute. You could have done a little 1-to-1 right here. There was one missed trade later on. Actually, a little bit more than 1-to-1, about 1.15 or 1.14. Only 13 points though, so kind of small. If you did try targeting that 15 minute, you probably would have got break even. Oh, you would have. Oh my god. You would have got break even by like the fucking tick, because I guarantee you by the time you entered and like pressed the button, price probably would have moved down a little bit more, and you would have got break even by like a tick. So that's just Wednesday fuckery. So, or not Wednesday fuckery, but I guess no news fuckery. Market opened up. There was just fucking chop bullshit. No inverses to take lower to this 15 minute. We edged that sell side liquidity. Then we just started displacing up. At this point, I was already kind of saying this day is pretty fucking shit. There was like no good 5 minutes. There was like one 5 minute all the way fucking up here. ES was kind of just doing its own thing, just spiking up. Really, really uncorrelated today. What else was happening? Yep, so we were just watching it go up pretty much. Order flow was kind of switching to bullish at that point, but it's not like we were really rejecting off of anything good. Like, we did hit EQ, but like, I don't know, man, just only hitting EQ, it's really not enough for me. It kind of sort of is. It's a weird subject. 1 hour was being respected. And this was the really weird thing too. We inversed the 1 hour on NQ. We didn't on ES. ES is way closer to its all-time highs than NQ is. NQ is still fucking way up there. But we're getting close again. So anyways, fast forward, nothing. We get to around here, 10:20. ES took out Asia. So my eyes are kind of opening up. We open up a 15 minute below. My eyes are kind of opening for a potential short, just a mech model. We hit this, we hit this weekly opening gap. I watched video number 5 of Founders, and Blake was putting emphasis on this weekly opening. So Monday, whatever Monday's daily opening price, so which was right here. He just marked that out, and it's kind of a zone of interest. I'm still trying to play around with it. I might delete it, to be honest, just because I don't backtest it or whatever. Anyways, nonetheless, so we were right here, I believe. Select bar. Yeah, right here. So we had an SMT with these highs and those lows. And then we had this 1 minute right here get inversed. And we had a 5 minute right below, so you could have taken something. I don't think this was even 1-to-1, was it? Yeah, it would have been dead on like 1 to, but like look how small that 8 points, 9 points, whatever. So they had equal highs, stop loss. I looked at this. I didn't look at it for too long. I didn't end up taking it. It just looked like it was something that was going to get manipulated, and I didn't like having my stop at those equal highs. And just from really strong bullish order flow, don't really want to be taking the first little measly 1 minute that presents itself. I know we had the SMT, and that was really, really tempting as well. But we were kind of close to ES's previous day highs, or buy side. It wasn't previous day high technically. It was previous day high was already taken out. This would have been just a buy side liquidity. I just write it down as previous day high because it was a previous day's high at one point. That's just how I understand it. Oh fuck. So it was here. So then yeah, I ended up fading that, and it got pretty much disrespected like immediately, like straight to stop loss. So we keep going, keep going, keep going. And then where was it exactly? It was like 10:45. Yeah, so it was coming up here. So we still didn't take out the previous day high from Asia. We were so close to it. Did we really need to take that out? I don't know. I think this is kind of being perfectionist. We had this 1 minute here. There was no 2 minute. That was the highest time frame in the leg. I guess we made equal highs right there as well too. So we edged this 1 minute barely, and then we finally end up. So we closed right on the tick, like exactly inverse it. I know it's kind of sketchy taking those inverses when it closes directly on the tick. I'll have to rewatch a mech model. I think the rules kind of state that like no, you're not supposed to. But then we also made another SMT. We had higher high here, and then a lower low here. So we had another bearish SMT with us. This time we had more liquidity to the downside. Before we just had this little 5 minute, nothing really else. Now we have all of this trend line. So I was looking, and I think I was on my phone. I kind of started to fuck off again, and I lost my concentration. Like Buddy says, Mark Douglas, is the way these subconscious self-sabotaging beliefs manifest themselves in trading is usually in the form of lapses in focus or concentration, resulting in trading errors. For instance, not like copy trading the right accounts, pressing the wrong button, or more importantly, allowing myself to give into distracting thoughts. So allowing myself to go on my phone and to say, oh, the market's shit, I don't need to watch it at all. I'll just fuck off and go on my phone. Yeah, that distracting thoughts that compel me to lose my focus on the screen, or allow me to get up and leave the screen. So I got into this, I didn't get into it, but I noticed it kind of a little bit too late. I was like right here, and I was looking at it, but just in my mind, I think it was those self-sabotaging beliefs I had from ChatGPT. I forget one of them was saying that like it has to be perfectionistic, or I feel like if I'm afraid to take the loss, then it's like I failed as a person. But it's like no, it's just a trade idea and it's probabilities, bro. Like, anyway, so I need to do back testing a little more. Get back on it. But this would have been the setup. The weird thing was that as this inverse at 10:43, we had a 15-minute open up right here, right underneath us. I would have probably entered right there with the SMT and what we were saying. We were not yet in the macro, which is a little bit annoying. and then we pretty much just like flushed immediately the next candle. So this was a fumble on my part. I think I would have taken this back testing, to be honest. Just channel up, and then we have not the first one. I would have hawed at. I might have got fucked on that first one if my brain didn't tell me, hey, this looks like it's really primed for a manipulation again. This one looked a lot better because it was the second one after we built all this trend line too. So yeah, then we missed it, and afterwards we respected that 5 minute and we just chopped for the rest of the session and nothing else was good. So kind of annoying that I, not wasted the whole day, but whatever. You watch the whole charts do nothing, and you just watch, and then a setup presents itself, and I don't take it again just because of, I guess, hesitating, afraid of losing. I was on a phone call with Liam yesterday. I ended up talking to him, and after watching Salman too, this other day trader who's really, really like beats your head about discipline and how hard you're working and whatnot. Just realizing that like I need to fucking work harder. I need to back test more often. Meditating, whatever. Just imagining and not manifesting, but just thinking. Like in my head, it's like I don't think it's realistic or doable. That like I'll have like whatever. I'll be rich, whatever. $500,000 in allocation, 10 copy trading accounts, 50 copy trading accounts. Like in my head, it feels like it's too hard and it's in the future, and I'm not gonna be able to do it, or at least like I don't believe it. Like I'll just be like like I'll get there when I get there. But your wish is your command. The how versus the thoughts, like Kevin Trudeau says. You don't really have to know how you're going to get there just yet. It's just the thoughts that matter, knowing that like you're going to, and just like writing more affirmations and shit like that. I don't do that really much anymore. Back when I was trading with Chris, this old mentor who was like 10 years kind of washed up, he had good psych, but terrible like teaching models. Good psych, terrible teaching models. I'd wake up at 7:47. I would meditate for 10 minutes before. I would read a little tiny bit of meditations, and then I'd go on the market, not even knowing what the fuck to trade. So I feel like that was the proper schedule, and I really want to start doing that again, but I feel like I just don't have the drive to do it again. Like I used up all of my motivation points and all my mana in January of 2024 was when I was doing it. And it's like, dude, it's August 2025 now, man. It's like, when are you going to start demanding the best for yourself? So I definitely got to get back onto it. And I think that once these live trading stop, I'm still taking the Vyvanse in the mornings for like trading days. If I work, I won't do them. But like, for instance, it's 11:34 right now. I'll make this video. Maybe I'll journal, and not maybe I'll journal. Like, I don't really count making this one note entry as a journal entry. Like, it's just kind of like recaps of what happened moment to moment. It's not really a summarized journal, and I think I need to do that for sure. So I'll journal. I'll make an entry in the thing. I'll do 45 minutes of back testing. Watch a psych video. And yeah, I don't know. I feel like I need to do more. What's it called? More like manifesting and shit like that. Like more vision boards. I have the 3 Ferraris, the advertisements right here. But I don't know. It's like I look at them and I do think about them a lot. Actually, I don't know. I mean, fuck. I don't know. I look at them, I see them. I don't know if I think about them a lot. I thought more about my Trans Am when I was younger. And I wanted that, and I got it. But yeah, it's just the believability factor. He really, like with Mark Douglas says, what does he say? He says like you have to have more positive energy for your self-valuation compared to like the negative energy thoughts. Like you have to list all the beliefs that either are for you accumulating or achieving greater levels of success and prosperity compared to the negative beliefs that are arguing against that greater success or accumulating more success or prosperity. And if you have more negative ones than positive thoughts, then you're going to have self-sabotaging beliefs. And yeah, that's kind of it. I think I need to kind of look at my chat GPT a little more. I kind of asked it some questions about shit beliefs, self-sabotaging beliefs in day trading. For instance, like having a scarcity mindset that can lead you to taking really shit, just like marginally rated setup trades, because you feel like you need to make money today or else I'm failing. So like when I didn't make any money today, especially after I kind of missed this, I liked this trade. Patty said he didn't. I liked that trade. If I was locked in, focused, I honestly think I probably would have taken that. So I just kind of lost another trade just from my fucking phone. So that's my number one fucking challenge right now, is just throwing my fucking phone away. Even when I think the market's really fucking shit like this and we're just chopping and it's just like 10, 10, 20, 10, 30, 10, 40. And it's like, well, I don't want to read the checks. I don't want to get people's ideas in my fucking mind. So it's like, it's really fucking hard. Especially like, even on fucking Vyvanse, it's still hard. So yeah, I don't really know, bro. I had to maybe ask Liam and be like, dude, how do you, like, what do? Do you look back every 5 minutes? Like, it's kind of the same thing with backtesting, how you just have to fucking keep fast forwarding. If I know fuck all is happening and like we're just building liquidity, then you just go to the 5 minute and just next until something presents itself. But anyways, so yeah, I'm gonna do some good work today. I work at 5. Discipline is boring. Working in the shadows is boring. But you have to do what's hard if you want your life to be easy in the future. And I've been working half-assed for too long and just viewing this kind of as like an option. So yeah, we're going to get back into it. To watch the progress, I have to get a little bit more, I guess more bored, you know what I mean? Like just like be more bored and just like make stuff like this. Like I feel like this is really good stuff to make. Like it took me a half an hour to read this. That half hour I had yesterday of watching a psychology video, I looked at this and I made notes. I didn't even get to finish it because how long it took. I just need to remember this. Maybe I can make a video on this later on. But I'm gonna stop this recording. That was a daily recap. Yeah.